All right, Facebook. I'm here with my son today. We're doing some work. We went out to meet some contractors, take a look at some of the investment properties to make sure that they're doing the work. And now I decided to stop by and teach him about how to scope good deals. So let's wait until people log in. Alejandro, have a seat. Have a seat, my friend. Have a seat.
Okay.
So, Sunday's usually a family day, right?
Yeah, you should say that.
And what I love about Sundays is that we get to spend time with the family. And this morning, we worked out, meditated. We played a little bit. We had breakfast. And now it's time to take care of the business side. What we did this morning is we went to our investment property to make sure that we met the contractors to make sure that everything is running smooth. We have a couple of inspections coming up, and we want the tenants to be happy and want to make sure that they continue to pay, because a happy tenant pays, right? Want to make sure that they pay on time and we're taking care of them. So I was driving around and I got a notice about a property that we're looking at right now. You can see right behind us. This property is in a prime location, and I think it'll be worth looking into. So I brought my son here to see how do I determine if it's a good deal or not. So
I think it's a good deal because of the location.
So here I'm gonna show you what's in front of the house. It's a high school. It's a high school.
Stanford High.
So we have a high school in front of the house. And look at the neighborhood. Single family homes, single family homes, single family homes, and then we have this house that looks like a single family, but it is a multi-family. It is a multi-family. So from the beginning, you already have income coming in. From the beginning, this is a different type of property because it's not a single family house. It's a multi-family house. So that means that there's some renters in here that could benefit from this house. So let's walk through it. Alejandro, can walk us through it so we can see what property looks like. It's already open, dude. So this is the living room.
Living room, definitely the wall.
We need a lot of work here. It's a tight living room, but again, as a tenant, as a rental, this could be good. So we have the living room. Alejandro, take us to the kitchen. Take us to the kitchen.
I have to seal the cracks here. And then on the floor. About that. Oh, definitely. We have to widen this up, but we only got a limited space.
Take a look at this kitchen. It's a lot of work. Bathroom, a lot of work. This is supposed to be the bedroom.
This is different.
A lot of work.
Definitely.
Basement, we've already seen the basement. It's a big basement, but let me show you anyways. Because here's what. Look at that. Most people, this will scare the shit out of them. We have that.
Take care of that too.
So that's one unit. We got one unit. Look at this carpet. Love this carpet, huh?
Oh.
Nice green type of color.
You have to definitely. Now take this out if they want it. But you have to vacuum this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little more than vacuum.
Yeah.
Bathroom needs to be gutted.
Yeah, the floor.
Another kitchen up here for the second unit. And then we have the other bedroom here. And the other bedroom here.
You have to fix the windows.
So for me, look at this. Windows need to be fixed. Let's go outside, dude. Let's go outside. See, well, a lot of people may look at this house and they say, like, fuck, I wouldn't touch this house if it was free.
In a million years.
I wouldn't get this house if it was free, but I look at the potential. I look at what it could be. I look at all this stuff.
Not what it is, but what it could be.
Because at the end of the day, this right here is an opportunity. It's a huge opportunity because we have a multifamily in a single family residential home. So I could turn this multifamily into a single family house with an in-law apartment. So I could blow this out. I could make this into a bigger part of the house, and I could keep the studio upstairs, or I could just make it into a single family house. So this is the best part of here. Why don't we go to the back, Alejandro?
Yeah.
And this is what a lot of multifamilies don't have around here, which is a problem, which is a garage, parking area, a backyard. As small as it is a backyard. We could make it into a nice little area here. You take the keys, Alejandro, from the back?
Yeah.
Open up that shed in there. And see, to take risks, I mean, I started my career in real estate as an investor. I flipped my first property that I flipped. It was in the hot market. I think it was 2002, and we made a lot of money in the first house here. And we flipped probably hundreds of properties since then. Look at this.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
We could have this as an office. We could finish this up and have a little office here, or make it into a garage. So here's how we determine if this property is a good deal or not. What is the average sold? Like if I turn this into a single family, how much I could sell it if I could sell it in a fire sale. So my comps show that the property as a single family is worth $550. Now this property was in the market for $365. They just reduced it this weekend to $315. So that means if I could put another $100,000 into the property and make it into a single family, brings me to $415. I have a profit potential to rent it out if things go wrong, or I could flip it.
Can I leave the keys back?
Yep, put the keys back in the back. So there's always a risk. There's always a risk for anything. There's always a risk in real estate. There's always a risk in the stock market. There's always a risk in any business. But you always have to figure out, if shit goes wrong, can you rent it out? Can your rent here cover the cost that you're in on the property for? And that's why I look at income producing properties. Because I got hurt in the market. When the market shifted, I got hurt because I had single family houses that were built on spec, or they were built ready to sell, and when the market crashed, we got caught with our pants down. Now in this wave, I'm only looking at income producing properties. Can I protect my downside? Can I protect the money that I have here, as opposed to just flipping it? And if shit happens after the election, you never know what's going to happen with Trump or Hillary. You have to protect yourself. But here's one thing I know. People are always going to want to live somewhere, to rent. Rental income properties. Rental income properties. So I hope that you learned something from here. I want to chime in. Joshua Santos. I know many properties here in Boston that are gold mines yet untouched. Yeah, absolutely, man. Untouched properties. Like this type of properties will scare the shit out of first-time home owners. Will scare the shit out of wannabe investors, because they only like they go in, paint, and flip. This is almost like a gut job. This is going to take some work. But at the end of the day, if you could risk it, if you could handle your downside, if you could manage it, you could make some money. You could make some money. So at the end of the day, money makes money. Scare money doesn't make any money. Scare money doesn't make any money. And a lot of people are speculating the sidelines when the deals are out there. The deals are out there. Every single day, the deals are out there. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't know how to take a look at deals, and they don't have the information. I want to make sure my son is not lost here. You okay, dude? Let me help you.
I can't close it.
It's all right. You have to put the code in. Hold on.
I got it. Don't look.
Future flipper. Future flipper. We're gonna make a show with him, and his sister is going to decorate the house. He's gonna negotiate the deal. We're gonna call it the Youngest Flippers. You excited, dude?
Yeah.
Youngest Flippers?
Mm-hmm. Okay, done.
Done? We have a huge network of clients who do real estate. Guys who know how to flip properties left and right, and that's exciting. That's exciting, man. I love this shit. I love this shit. Like, I love to look at things that I didn't see. I see the potential. Because at the end of the day, potential is only as good as execution. Can you execute? Can you execute? You see deals all day long. Alejandro, close the front door.
What?
Close the front door. You see deals all day long. But if you can't execute, you're not gonna make any money. You're not gonna make any money. So let's see, chime in here and see if I could answer some of your questions. What are you learning from this? What are you learning from location, location, location? That's right. Location is prime. You can't buy real estate. It doesn't matter if it's a good deal in a bad location, you're fucked. Keys, Alejandro? What else? What other questions do you guys have? Let's see. How about answering some questions about money? Like, okay, let's say you don't have any money, right? And you want to buy something like this. You don't think investors right now are out there looking for people who could help them make some more money? Alejandro.
Yep.
Is there ever a shortage of money?
Yeah.
The shortage of money. So if you're short of money, what do you have to do?
You gotta work.
You gotta bring what?
Value.
Bring value. There is never a shortage of money. There's a shortage of you bringing value. So if you know a guy who has $1 million, let's say, or let's say you know a guy who has $100,000, if you're telling him, if you're gonna make him money on this $100,000, you don't think that this guy is going to partner with you? There's never a shortage of money. There's a shortage of people bringing value.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing value.
They just don't think they have value. They have it, but they don't think they have the capacity of bringing value. They're scared of doing it.
They're afraid. They're afraid.
Mm-hmm.
See, how much money do you need to start? Chris Hidalgo, like, I started my first property, I bought it with no money down. I showed him no money down. I made over $100,000 on the first property, no money down. Again, I don't know I know that there's the guidelines have changed a lot right now. That there's no such thing as no money down. But I bet you could find investors who will back you up if you know what you're doing. If you at least know, at least you have to have some skin in the game. I got Alex Resende watching. I know he's a big investor. We got Daniel watching. We got Victor watching. Hey Raul, let me know. Yeah, Raul, if you need help, absolutely, Charlie, appreciate it, brother. So there's a lot of guys watching. I'm gonna be doing more of this stuff because part of what I do is I know how to scope good deals. I know how to scope good deals. I mean, we've been blessed. We've been blessed that we've done very well, and I feel that the market is shifting right now. That you have to be very, very, very careful.
Yes.
Like things like this, you have to be very careful. Why am I looking at this property? Because the property has been reduced about $65,000 since it started. So I know why. Because people are scared, but they don't see. Like, you have to buy this cash. This has to be a cash deal. This has to be a cash deal. But if you have the cash, you can make it work. You have to make it work. Josh, I'm looking for investors. I'd like to get a refresher on what you're looking at. Absolutely, Joshua. There is a gold mine in Boston. Boston is a hot market. Miguel, yeah, man, Miguel, I told you before, brother. Investment properties, income-producing properties. Make sure that you cover your downside. Make sure you cover your downside. Charlie, renovations, absolutely, brother. Here's how you mess up a flip. Hire people who don't do the work. Hire contractors that will disappear after you give them the money. So that's how you mess up a flip. Qualifying for investment properties with low income, however, having cash on hand.
You don't hire the guys that don't do the work, it's going to take longer, then it's going to get bigger mess, then it's going to be a huge
Time is money. Time is money. Time is money. So right now I know the banks are willing to lend money. I mean, if you have good credit, I mean, you get a rehab, you could probably do a 2 or 3K. You probably could buy this property with 3% down. 3% down. So even if you give them what they're asking is $315, you probably could buy this property with $10,000 and roll in all the cost of the rehab. You're probably in about this is a if the millennials start shifting their mind as opposed to just think about renting. But renting, like when my first property was a multifamily house, I didn't pay any monthly payments to the bank for like 2 years because my tenants were paying my monthly expenses. So as a millennial, if I was you, I'd be looking at this type of properties. If I was a millennial, I was in my 20s. I bought my first house when I was 22. If I was you, I'd be looking at this. Stop renting and buy a multifamily, an income-producing property, so that way you become the landlord at a young age. And if you want to move somewhere, if you want to pick up your bags and move somewhere, at least the money continues to roll in. Right?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
10.
10. My intention is for him to have, at the age of 21, what took me to get up when I was 30 years old. To have a real estate portfolio at the age of 21 so he could actually have income-producing properties. So if he wants to go to college, guess who's not going to pay for college? Daddy's not going to pay for college. He's going to pay for it. His income-producing properties will pay for his own college. So then he'll have a choice. He'll have a choice. You want to go to college? Take it out from your income-producing properties. Don't look at me. I'll be in the jet somewhere with mommy. I'll be in the jet somewhere in the beach.
I'll be the pilot.
I'll be somewhere in the beach chilling with mommy, or you and Abby will go to school, but both of you will pay for your own school with your income-producing properties.
Don't worry, I have a GPS on your phone, so I know wherever you are.
So I hope that we brought some value to you. We're going to be doing, if you like some of these videos, comment before so we could show you kind of some of the other side of the business.
And we're going to be doing a lot more videos, and we're going to do with my sister too, so she could...
your sister will love this. She already has the vision. She will gut the whole thing. She already
has a vision of her house. I'm like, this morning I was like, I know exactly what my house is going to be. Abby, you're 9 years old, and you already know what your house is going to be? I don't even know what I'm wearing tomorrow.
She has a vision. She has a vision. All right, guys. Love to hear from you. Comment below. I will make sure that we take care of you. Learn it. Live it. Experience it. Love life.